necessary for survival. Food needs to be hunted or gathered. Shelter needs to be constructed. Humans took a different path from the rest of the animal kingdom. In prehistoric times, we gradually figured out that by constructing tools, domesticating animals, and sowing seeds, we could channel our labor into specialized areas, making life a bit easier, or at least a bit more certain and stable. With the development of permanent civilization, people were more free to pursue things other than sustenance. Technology and culture developed. People could channel their energies into more specialized pursuits. This was the creation of specialized labor.
I worked at, let me see now,
to the Deputy Sheriff with the Broward County Sheriff's Office.
Currently, I'm a server.
I am retired, but I am a potter now.
Current profession is student.
I am a salesperson for Eddie Bauer.
I make jewelry out of stones.
I represent a couple different tennis companies around North America. I actually have my own brand of tennis products.
At Starbucks as a barista.
I sell handcrafted clothing from Nepal and India.
WT Grants.
Make arrangements.
Undeclared major at high school.
I worked at a service station here over on Fowler Street.
I'm an acrylic painter.
Yeah, I work at Hollister, and I'm an aviation mechanic at CJ Aviation.
I actually own a sign shop. It's called Artful Signs. It's right over on Shirley Street.
And I also put in some time at building homes.
I work at the YMCA.
My major is resort hospitality.
I make soaps, handmade organic soaps.
I work at Ralph's Italian Ices.
Also spent 30 years at a dock court.
Well, if you're talking about my real job, it's out of necessity, and that's why. If you're talking about my extracurricular activities, it's a passion.
So why isn't your real job what your passion is?
Well, it's, again, just out of necessity. I went to college for music, and music's been in my life for a long time. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish college to get into the music business, but so I had to pick a real job, a lot like a lot of techs in the area. Fortunate to be here, that's for sure. Enjoy the hell out of it, and it's not really a job, to be honest. If I had to look at it, it's not a job at all.
What's not a job?
Being here with Marcado is not a job. Is it hard? Sure, it's hard. But anything easy is not worth doing.
People choose professions often for the wrong reasons.
And what are those reasons?
Money.
There's only one reason I work, and that is to make money. I thought by the time I was 65 years old, between my retirement and my, forgot the word.
Social Security.
Yeah, and my Social Security, I thought I would be able to live comfortably. But because of the price of gas, houses, and everything else, I figure I will have to work until I'm at least 80. Thank you, Obama.
Well, if it's in the context of what I do today, it's something I enjoy doing. I look forward to going into my studio and creating beautiful works.
What about in the context of before you were retired?
Before I was retired, I ran computer centers for international retailers.
Did you enjoy that?
I enjoyed it but it was a much different type of work in the hours and the time. It's very different when you work for yourself doing something you enjoy doing as opposed to working in a business environment.
Well, I'm an artist, so I actually like to surround myself in art. I have a degree in studio art as well as graphic design, so that's what I do for my business. And then when this kind of fell in my lap, I thought, what better way to, turn it over than sell it cheap so that people can actually start buying stuff like they used to. You used to buy a painting because you like to look at it. And that was when things were like really great for painters. But now people buy stuff because it matches their couch, or they buy it for an investment. They don't buy it because they truly love it. And I actually bought all this stuff, and I only make a couple dollars off for each one, just so that hopefully someone will buy it because they like the artwork.
I think it's a great job considering that I get to set my own schedule, go to work in t-shirt and shorts, and be able to talk to people about something that I enjoy, which is tennis.
For the same reason anyone else does their job, for the same reasons why train conductors are train conductors, wherein their train can derail at any moment. Why a pilot is a pilot, even though they can be hijacked, blown up, crash land. There's always certain risks with every job and every career field you go into. I'm doing it because A, I've always been an adrenaline junkie. You of all people know that. I love to help people. And here's the unprofessional part. You get to kick ass and take names. And it's justified.
Well, if people don't have enough self-confidence, they're not sure of what they want to do, they need to look for some legal help because it's got to be, in there. I always had in my mind what I wanted to do, and I've had, quite a few different jobs over my career.
Did you ever feel oriented towards a specific job, like you were made to become something? I don't know, some people feel, I'm studying English because I always felt like I was a real good writer. Is there anything like that you kind of had a calling towards, a type of job?
No, I always wanted to be a hoopster.
Hoopster.
I used to hoop every day.
Yeah.
In the younger days, you know what I'm saying?
Go.
I always wanted to be that, but that didn't pan out.
Not in my job right now, but in my career I'm pursuing as a college student and later as a professional. I feel like I would always want to move up and do better things.
But throughout most of history, work was task-oriented. If the boot needed mending, the roof needs thatching, or the fence needs building, the job gets done. With the Middle Ages, work and profession began to be wrapped up in one's social identity. One's place in society was defined by the work one did. This has always been important to a certain extent, especially with careers like the military. But with the rise of the medieval cities, many found full-time employment in trades. These trades and the guilds surrounding them were not only one's way of making a living, but they define one's standing and respect. One's profession defined one's income, status, clothing, or even name.
Have a good day. And by the way, we're still on for Friday night, courtside front row. Don't be late.
Is there a time when you're not a cop?
No. As Inspector Gadget would say, I'm always on duty.
So, what are you right now? You're at your home, but you're in uniform, talking to me. Are you a cop, or are you Brian Flatus?
I'm talking to you as Deputy Flatus.
As Deputy Flatus. So, is it possible for you to talk to me as Brian?
Yes.
Yes? Even in uniform?
It would be a little unprofessional, but yes.
And you don't want to be unprofessional on camera?
Not on camera when I'm representing my agency.
So, you can separate Brian, the Deputy Flatus when you're at work, and Brian Flatus when you're at home?
Yes.
Isn't that like a multiple personalities in a way?
No. If you want to call it that, you can. I don't. It's more along the lines of how you yourself as a normal individual would react in a classroom setting versus at a party setting.
Considering I work with my parents, there's definitely, when you come home, you have to separate it because when you're at home, you can't relate things to what you were doing at work. Otherwise, your entire life turns into work and you have no time for fun.
Well, no, because I had 2 children. I had to take care of them. I come home with the same attitude. We did our little thing, and I was, married, you know, got along with my wife?
No, everything, it's all the same thing for me. Like my home life and my work life.
No, I used to be mad every day coming home. But now, not no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to just let all that shit go. Just, you know, just be me. Yeah, I used to bring my work home, you know what I'm saying? You know, nah, I don't do that no more. Just chill.
The interactions and the relationships that you form at work, are they kind of disposable to you?
No, they aren't disposable. I could see them on weekends so we could go out at night. They're all younger than me, so if all my bills could be paid, believe me, I wouldn't get out of bed in the morning to go to work. Don't show this to my boss.
Congratulations.
Success is defined as the attainment of wealth, position, honors, or the like. It's the favorable or prosperous termination of attempts or endeavors. But what is the meaning of success?
Would you mind? C.C. Baxter, that's me. Yep.
Is it more than what we perceive? Is it personal perspective? Is it being able to achieve whatever one goes for? Does it have to do with the amount of challenges we overcome?
So how do you define success?
That's a tough question.
I'm really not good at interviews.
I feel many people would measure success by a monetary measurement.
Money? Make money.
I would be happy with just enough that I get to be comfortable.
Financial independence.
Not having to worry about paying the bills.
It's not dollars.
For me, it would have to be setting up goals and objectives and then obtaining them, no matter how big or small they might be.
Able to make a goal and achieving it, your own goals.
You strive to obtain. Reaching your goal.
That when you've reached the highest level,
achieved what you'd like to achieve at that point in your life.
Success is to be able to, like my success with this product was to lose the weight, to lose the inches, because this is what it does, is lose more inches what it, and it penetrates in the fat cells. Milk, I found it that is safe, is not, doesn't have no caffeine. The product is concentrated. That's the weight that you lose is the fat. My success is to be able to breathe it and be able to release the fat. That it is. Because it is safe and it works if you are dedicated.
Thank you very much. Consuelo.
Success is a person that's got to have a good sense of what's going on in life.
Well, first it would be if you were in a field that you chose and you were happy doing what you were doing. That would be one.
Continuing to paint and maintain a career, being able to do what I want to do, so that it turns out that I don't work a day in my life doing what you love to do. So yeah, success is a continuation of being able to do this for me.
Éxito, sí. El éxito significa para mí sentirme bien conmigo y que estoy haciendo las cosas bien y vivo contenta.
Having people walk away happy and feeling like they've very much been helped with what I can offer them.
I don't care about that. Success is basically just being able to sleep at night and wake up with a smile on your face, you know? I don't go to work thinking, oh my God, I gotta go to work, I can't wait till Saturday. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, all right, let's go. It's gonna be a good time. And I come here on the weekends so that I'm out in the outside and open up, you know, in the open air, and I get to get up early and I'm not sleeping until 10, because I would if I wasn't doing something, you know? And it's basically, success to me is just being happy with what you do and who you are.
Two would be if you were financially rewarded from it in a way that you'd be able to retire and live a life that you set out to when you were in school and everything, as far as you and your family, be able to provide for your family education-wise, retirement-wise?
Having done what I did in my corporate life enabled me to do this now. Family, friends, and living a decent life.
Well, the work that I did, it helped me out. I mean, I made a good living at it. I brought up 2 kids, you know, one's 27, the other's 37. I was happy to do that. I also own my own house. It's paid for at this age, and a lot of people, those aren't.
And a job that fulfilled you throughout the years, you know, that gave you a sense of accomplishment and purpose and everything.
Like I told you before, man, before you even walked in, man, it's just grinding right now, man. That's all I do. It's basically, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm basically just, you know, as long as I got to take care of my kids, you know what I mean, make sure they're straight right now with me. That's about it, man, you know what I mean?
And number one is, do I feel successful?
Yeah.
I'm happy with what I did. I don't have no qualms about anything. I don't have any regrets on that part. And are there people that's more successful than me? Oh, of course there is, but I don't know them. But I know a lot of people who, you know, the politicians are a whole lot more successful than I am. They get away with more.
And if we learned or taught our youth to live within their means and save and plan ahead for the future, I don't think there would be a retirement problem in America. We just I see that we all want everything now, and we worry about whatever later, and when later comes, then it's everybody else's fault. So I don't think we have a retirement problem in America at all. I think we have a planning problem.
For me, you know what I'm saying, it ain't, like I said, it ain't about me no more, you know what I mean? I keep telling my son and my daughter, you know what I'm saying, you want to be doing what I'm doing. It's grinding out here every day trying to get that money. So, you know what I'm saying, they real good in school, both of them are honors, you know, honors students and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And I'm real, you know what I'm saying, I keep telling them every day, you want an office job. You don't want to be out here in this, no, you want an office job.
Yeah, stay in school.
Yeah, stay in school.
Oh, man.
That's it, stay in school.
And my success has always been being a hard worker, and going back to 30 years in a rock quarry, I was late 3 times. Never ever in 30 years called in to take a day off and say I'm sick, just for an excuse not to go to work. And I think I gained by it. I got what I wanted out of life.
Yeah, man, because you don't want to be out here. You want to go to school, soak it all up. I wish I did. Like I tell my kids, you know what I'm saying, just soak it all up, just, you know, go get it, man. Go get it. It's hard, but at the end it's going to be good for you. You know what I mean? Nice job, nice cars, nice ride. Everything going to be sweet for you, man, because you got an education. Education is key. Education is key. So kids, stay in school. You know what I mean? Or else you're going to be on the truck with me one day and lifting some furniture. That's how it's going down out here. That's about it, man. Just stay in school and just stay focused. That's what I got to say, man.
Before enlightenment, chopping wood, carrying water. After enlightenment, chopping wood, carrying water. Lao Tzu.